beautiful well-beings. I'm Key. Welcome back to the channel, guys. And you already know we're back with another episode, and y'all already seen in the title. Okay, yes, that time I hated on Beyonce. Okay, Beyhive. First of all, do not come for me. So yeah, I'm just a little story time, little quick story time about the time I hated on Beyonce. I remember like it was yesterday, because I just remember all the feelings and emotions that I had that arose, right? And so it was back when she made the Formation song, the video. It really wasn't even a video. It was the Super Bowl performance. I feel like that's the one that had me really riled up for some reason. I really don't even know the specific reason now, and that's crazy, right? Because I was so judgmental then, and like, and I don't even now, like years later, I don't even know why the fuck I was mad. Like, but I just remember like writing this whole Instagram post, and I knew this girl who was like a real big Beyonce fan, and like she was like said something. But anyway, I just remember writing this whole post like, yeah, I ain't fucking with it. Like the Formation, like what kind of message she trying to send? Like it was crazy, because I never feel like that about celebrities. I really don't be like in a business trying to and I even if I think something judgmental, I would never like go to like write a whole post about it unless I'm really like passionate about it and I feel some type of way, which very rarely I have done that. I really don't be caring about celebrities and like to go write a whole post on what they doing, like whatever. So, but I was in that energy back then, whenever that year was when she made Formation. I think that was the Lemonade album. Not even sure. But yeah, I was in my feelings around that time. And that was like the only time in her whole career where I like Beyonce been getting a lot of backlash for like ever. And so that was the like first time that I felt like, okay, Beyonce on some weird shit. So, but since then, I've grown so much past that. My mind has expanded in a way that I'm just not judgmental like that. And I can see the bigger picture. So yeah, that's what really this video is going to be about. Like, and I wanted to talk about like the time, like, just my little journey of like my spiritual, evolution, which is still growing. And just like when I was into conspiracy theories, let me tell you like first how I feel like I started, like my mind started expanding past like Christianity, which I grew up a Christian and was raised a Christian. And like I think high school, 9th grade and high school, like was really when I was put on to like, Black knowledge and, hidden colors and all the, speakers and the Black community, all that. We from Egypt, we the guys, all that. And I was there, I was there. I had, I love learning. So I was like, okay, this is some new information that I've never heard. And I feel like it resonates with me, and I dove into it, the information and knowledge. I soaked it up, and I was really there. And I even started, getting into the weird shit because I went deep. I started to watch a lot of the conspiracy theories on YouTube about different people and Illuminati and all that type shit. And I was like really into it. I was like, oh shit, this shit crazy. The music industry, oh shit. Like, and yeah, I was there. So since then, like it's been years. It's been years, and my mind has expanded. My consciousness is expanding. That's what I feel like we're meant to keep growing, not to like stay stuck on this one thing, And even my beliefs now, I feel like can they even expand more? But I'm like, I feel like they can, even though I'm in a certain space right now. But yeah, so like when I was going through the conspiracy theories and looking at all that stuff, like I really believe in. They have so many videos and all this stuff on YouTube. And now, like I said, I'm past that. I'm just past that. And some people choose to, stay there and like take that as their belief and stand on that. And that was just not me. I just kind of let my mind expand a little more past that and just learn more. And that's the thing. People have the right to grow. That's the main message of this video. People have the right to change. People have the right to have different views, to change their beliefs. All of this thing. People are not stuck to being that person that you think they should be, like, you know. And like, so even when I see people like on the conspiracy theories and stuff, I'm just becoming more respectful of people's perception and understanding where they are on their journey. Like, yeah, they could be there now. That ain't for me to tell them, like, nah, you shouldn't believe in this. Nah. Like, I'm not trying. I do like to debate sometimes, you know, I ain't gonna lie. I like to debate sometimes, but like, I'm still compassionate and I understand people on their journey. And even if they're there now, they might grow past that too, like I did. And so I just have to respect people for where they are on their journey. We are evolving. Like, and just, I feel like people hold people down. People try to, that's why it's kind of really difficult to evolve around certain people, because they want to hold you to the person they think you are, or you know, the person they think you should be. And I feel like those people are holding themselves down, and at the end of the day, like, still in that energy of guilt and shame, like, they can't do more, be more, change, or love themselves more, love others more, still holding on to stuff and not forgiving people and loving people, especially like people who say they have God and, you know, stuff like that, and you not forgiving people and loving people, like, and you're worried about other people. How that work? That's what I want to know. But I feel like karma is real. So what you put out, you get back, you know. So being judgmental, hate, all that stuff, you're going to get back. Like, it's the law. It's the universal law, karma. It ain't really God disciplining you. It's just the universal law. God is, the frequency of God is love, is happiness, peace, joy, bliss, acceptance, forgiveness, mercy, grace, you know. So and the thing is, we don't see people as God. We don't see ourselves as creations of God, as an image of God. And that's why we start to judge people on a personal level, you know, because a person could be doing so many great things. God could be using a person, like celebrities, Oprah, Tyler Perry, these people that I've just heard people say bad things about, but yet they're doing so many great things in the world. They're being used by God and like doing their mission, but they'll do one wrong thing and people will judge their personage, like take it personal. And that shows by judging a person's personal life. That just shows where you are in your energy. That shows that you are standing in your human energy. Because if you were standing in your God energy, you would not be judging a person like that. You would be seeing them as God, as you see yourself. And you would be focused on the great things that they're actually doing in the world, and not their personal things that they got going on, whether they did something, who they was hanging with, like, who is they gay, like, that ain't even it. Like, that ain't what we supposed to be focused on. Like, really being forgiving and loving, like the Beyoncé thing. Like, even like last year, I've definitely listened to her music since that Formation thing. But like last year, I really had that like epiphany, like, yo, I was listening to her music like more, and then I was like, this woman is like, has done so many incredible things and has raised so many people's vibes and has like gave many people opportunities and have uplifted so many women, and like, she has done great things, but we see that one thing she do wrong and like, oh no, she, like, people be waiting to cast stones, like just waiting. And that just, it ain't saying nothing about them. It's saying more about you. It's saying more about you for you to be judging somebody like that, because most times it's a person that's holding themselves to the guilt and shame and not allowing themselves to grow. So when they see somebody else trying to grow and do something different, it's they can't see with the eye of God, because they're seeing with the human eye. So yeah, man, just a lot of things, like even like Gabrielle Union. Let me just talk about this for a minute, because Scorpio Sun, Leo Moon. I just try to find some of the people that I seen that were the same as me, and Gabrielle Union and Tracy Ellis Ross was one, and I just try to like just see myself in them, and like I was like, nah, I don't see it, because like I've never like had anything against any of those women, but I just felt like, I don't know, I was just trying to like see myself in them. And I was like, nah, Gabrielle, you know, she like always real giddy, and I don't know, it was just some weird shit. But then like this interview she just did recently with the View, I think the View, yo, I felt her, you know, I related so much to her. I'm like, yo, I even posted her, you know, interview on Instagram, because it's like I had to be standing in my power and know who I am to actually see God, you know, in people. And when I'm standing in my human nature, I can't see that. All I see is who they're human selves, and I judge because I'm being a human. I'm judging. I am, you know, casting stones or whatever, like being real judgmental and weird. So, yeah, man, people have the right to be wrong. Like, people have the right to change their mind. People have the right to say something, then change it later. Like, and then it's just weird. I mean, but it's showing us human nature. And I believe that it is gonna help. I believe social media is helping, like, you know, just finding the good in everything. Yes, social media have its weird shit and bad stuff, whatever. But when you really look at the bigger picture, it is helping us connect. It is helping us grow. It is helping us really see each other, and to be able to see ourselves. And that's the real, I think, thing that's going to make us want to change, seeing ourselves and wanting to be better. Like we're here to transform. We're here to transform, like death and rebirth. And some people don't. Some people continue on the same cycle over and over, the same history. We're past that. I think that's what social media is showing us. Like, we've had the same history repeating over and over. Like, it's time us to pick up our own pen and write the new story and stop believing the same old like beliefs that's not helping us as a society anymore. Like the hate thing, I'm gonna just talk about that for a minute. Hate, man, this thing would be a whole nother video. But the hate in the Black community against Black women, and I don't want to. It's real, and I don't want to like say that because I don't want to attract that energy. But you know, like, it's out there, and growing up, we've seen it so much. Hate, and we still see it now in the industry, in the music industry. The females, the Black women, always, like, just in the society, period. We always talk about somebody hating on us. We always feeding into that narrative of haters. Oh, she hating, this bitch hating. Like, just, I believe it's gonna keep going on. If you believe it's gonna be haters, it's gonna be haters. You know, like it's almost like we want haters. This is the way we say it so much. And I know, like, just family members and all that, and growing up in a type of environment where cousins trying to fight me and all that stuff, and girls don't like me for no reason. It's just like, we definitely have grown up in a world where it's like people hate or whatever, but at a certain point in life, like right now, me being this age, I'm like, all right, I gotta drop the old story. Like, yeah, that's out there, but I have to look for the love and not the hate. I ain't trying to look for haters. I'm not saying, oh, these, like, it's just so bad. I feel like with the Black women, and that's just because I'm a Black woman, so I really can't speak on whoever else, like, culture and how they moving, but I just know, like, Black women, we have a real thing with this hating thing, with women hating on us and the jealousy and the gossip and all this weird stuff, man. So I just want to just stop saying that shit. Just stop telling myself that there's haters and people are hating on me, because really it's love at the end of the day. It's all love. It might even look like hate. It might even look like she's salty or whatever. But that's the power of transformation. You may not like somebody or judge somebody one day, and then like years later, it might even take years for you to actually transform in love. Transform it with love. And finally see the God in them. Finally see through God's eyes, and see through loving eyes, and see, the good in that person. And, understanding and having compassion as people, like that everybody's on their journey, and we're all growing and evolving and learning. Like, and everybody is at their own pace. You can't judge a person, even if a person's older than me, and I feel like I've learned something or grown past something I feel like they should have been, but that's not how it works. People are on their own journey. Like, we're not all here to do the same exact thing. We're not all here to be on the same exact journey. We're all here to just love and respect each other on their own journey and express our own selves and be ourselves. That's it, man. So, I just wrote down, make sure I ain't gonna forget nothing, because I'm about to end this video. But yeah, man, God forgives us. God is loving and forgiving. And I think we have became the oppressor. Like I said in my last video, in this world, we're born in this world, and we're pretty much raised by the oppressor. So we become the oppressor. So when we see people being free and being themselves and making choices different from yours or what you think they should do, then you become the oppressor. You're like, no, don't, you stay down. It's like the oppressor has made his minions, and they ain't even got to really work no more, because we working for them when we're trying to oppress other people and not allow them to be free and be themselves and express themselves. But like I said, God is forgiving, and so should we be. But karma is real. What you put out, you get back. It's law. So that's just it, man. That's all I wanted to say, really. Y'all know. But man, let go of the guilt, the shame, the emotional baggage. I'm still learning. I'm still growing. I'm still, putting this wisdom into action and applying it. And, it's the journey. I ain't gonna get it right all the time. We growing, you feel me? And, we just got to let it go, man. Let the past go. Let the old history go, the traumas and stuff. And I know it's not as easy like as it sounds, and because that shit hurt, right? We were hurt, but just getting to a point where God's working on you, and you know that ain't it, like, and everything happened for a reason, for you to come up out of it and for you to transform, and that is your superpower, for love, to transform any injustice, any hate, any negativity into love, into peace, into thankfulness. Like, transform it with God's light. That's transformation. You got to dead that shit and be reborn. Yeah, so that's it, guys. Y'all already know we winning wellness, baby. Put your crowns on and keep your crowns on, because we winning. And y'all take care. Peace.